In this video, we continue setting up our new TSC5 data collector and the Trimble Access software that's running on it. In this video, I'm going to create a new template for working in state plane coordinates in California, where I live. And so I'm going to go ahead and select Trimble Access from the opening menu here. We'll give that just a second to open up. I've created a previous template, but we're just going to go ahead and create this one from scratch. So I've opened up Trimble Access. I'm going to select the three little lines in the upper left-hand corner. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to the Settings option, and I'm going to go to Templates. And the default template is highlighted right now. I'm just going to go ahead and select New from that option, and I'm going to call this California Zone 6. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my caps lock. I'm hitting the little yellow function key or in the lower left-hand corner of my keypad, and the caps lock that's shared with the letter Z on this TSC5. And I'm going to go ahead and give this a name. I'm going to call it California space Z6 space NAD83. Now previously I transferred a geoid model into this data collector, so I do have that when I'm working with this coordinate system, and I'll show you how that works in just a moment. So I've gone ahead and I've created that. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to eyeball down to the line that says coordinate system. I'm going to tap right in the field that says scale 1.0. So just touch that with my thumb there. And where it says scale factor only, I'm going to go ahead and change that to select from library. And so it's showing me the default United States state plane 83. I'm going to click the drop down, and in this case I'm going to slide down to where it says California Zone 6 0406. I'm just going to select that with my fingertip there. So because I did load a geoid model earlier into the system files folder of this data collector, I can take this Use Geoid Model option down on the left-hand side. I'm going to switch that to Yes. And when I do, I'll get a context-sensitive option to choose from a couple of different geoid models that I've got loaded up. So I'm going to go ahead and select what's currently the state-of-the-art geoid model, which is the Geoid 18. And the rest of this stuff I'm going to pretty much leave by default. However, I am going to put in a default project height where I am of about 300 US feet, or about 100 meters. So I'm just going to type in 100. I'm going to hit the little M on the caboose there and hit enter. And then that's going to switch it over to feet once I get those units in. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and hit store on my coordinate system, but my units are still set to meters. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on where it says meters on that second line there. And I'm going to change that over to my preferred unit of measurement here in California, which is US survey foot. But if you were setting this up for Arizona and a handful of other states, you might select international foot or even leave it at meters. So US foot is the legislated unit of measurement here in California. So I'm going to change my pressure units to inches of mercury and degrees Fahrenheit. Those are my preferred units for working when I'm setting up total stations. I do like percent of grade and volume. These are personal preference items usually, but I do like cubic US survey yards for my volume measurement, and I like to have my area at square US survey feet. You may be different on that. And the rest of these are pretty much as is. However, at the station display, I prefer to have that read 10 plus 00. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that, and that should pretty much do it for me. Now there are some COGO settings and stuff, and some of these are personal preference. I'm going to leave mine set at ground for right now, but optionally I could set that at some different settings. I could set it at grid. So let's go ahead and accept that. We're going to go ahead and hit accept a second time to store that template, and that'll be added to my list. So that concludes our video, and thank you for watching.